Hello, 7th grade. All right, so we started drawing our fish. You're going to have 3 fish that are drawn using a resource. You're going to have some details on it, but not too many. And then we'll outline it with the Sharpie and erase the pencil lines. We're also going to work on the background. So today we're going to do the background, and then next time when everything dries, we're going to put everything together. So for the background, let me show you what we're going to do. Okay, just to remind you, this is going to be our end result. So we're working on the fish. We still need to add some color. But today, we're going to work on the background. So as you saw in that one, it was vertical. This is vertical, but the lines move horizontal. Because whenever you do water, you want lines to be horizontal. If you want your picture to be horizontal, then that will work also. You'll just do it like this. So you can hold the piece of paper horizontal, but your lines will still be horizontal. So you can have it either vertical or horizontal, but your lines will still go in the same direction. It doesn't matter. You decide how you want your fish to swim. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to make this background. Okay, so here's my paper. I'm going to make mine horizontal this time. And each of you is going to get some tissue paper. Tissue paper is very, very thin and transparent, which is kind of nice for the water. We're not going to cut the tissue paper. We're going to tear it. And you want to tear it in some nice long strips. Not too thick. You want them pretty thin. If they're too thick, you can always tear them in half. And first you want to just kind of make yourself a little pile of tissue paper. So let me do that. Once I get all of that, then I'm going to start placing things on there. Remember, we want everything to be horizontal, whether your format is vertical or horizontal. Running off the page is encouraged on the ends. That just helps it, makes it look like the ocean continues on and on and on to the left and to the right, which we know that it probably would. And remember, if they're too thick, you can always just tear them in half again. But you want to just space them out. If they overlap, oh, that might be interesting. That's fine too. So you're just going to kind of spread things out. Now, if you need a little bit of extra, I'm going to include some extra. I think what you have should do fine. It just depends. Some people tear their pieces really super thin. Some people will tear them a little bit thicker. Some people prefer one color over the other. So however it works for you is fine. All right. And once I get everything placed on there, you can even kind of trade pieces. You know, if one person needs an extra blue or something like that, you can trade it. So once I get the placement, this looks bare and this looks bare. So maybe I'll just put a little bit of something there on that side and a little bit of something there on that side. Okay? So once you get your placement on there, then it's time to glue. Super easy. I just take the piece, run one strip of glue on it. Very thin, very thin. Remember to touch the paper. Use your pincher fingers and just flip it over, lay it down, move on to the next piece. Couldn't be any easier. Try to get it all the way out to the ends if you can. We don't want anything flopping around. And we can always trim the edges once everything dries, so we'll do that next time. Okay? All right. How about it? Okay, so when you get your background all finished, you're going to want to lay it flat to dry. I'm afraid if we hang these up, then the pieces might fall off before the glue dries. Just lay them flat. If you still need to work on your fish, that is drawing marker with the Sharpie or even erasing your pencil lines, and please do that. And then next week, we're going to start putting everything together. We need the fish. We're going to add some color to them first, and then we're going to add a little bit of seaweed into your composition, and we'll put everything together. Good job. See you next week. Bye. Okay, 2 more things. One, try to make sure that the ends of your different colored paper don't all end in the same exact place. Make sure they move back and forth so that you have a variety and it looks like it all flows together. And then the second thing is, sorry that I stuck the top of my big fat head into that last video. I'm still learning. I'm getting there. See you next week. Bye.